Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. This is week 7, day number 2, session number 2. We already had a very long conversation with a potential buyer in the previous video. So you go ahead and check that out to see how that's going. This is somebody that we've been following up with for about 3 years. 3 years. When I say we have to be consistent and we have to have persistence, that is just scratching the surface. We've had people that I've been following up with for longer than that, and we ultimately get a deal. So the business of real estate is all about the follow-up. If you're not following up with people, you are literally, not going to see any results for your efforts. And sometimes the follow-up can be years and years and years and years and years before you ever see any type of results. So I am glad that you are here, and I am glad that you are doing this with us. So this is, we are taking this as a 1-year challenge where we are doing follow-ups every single day. There's an additional, challenge for me because I am a very private individual, and I'm more or less doing this channel so that I can step out of my comfort zone, etc. So that's a benefit for me. And aside from that, most of this is just so that you guys can see and kind of see how the calls go, and how whenever you talk to sellers, they're going to sound very similar to what you're hearing during these calls. So make sure that you are following up and following this journey of 1 year to see how many properties we can get under contract and close and keep. We want to keep properties, but if we can't keep them, we can, wholesale them or flip them or whatever the case might be. So it just depends. So that last video was very rough. I mean, extremely rough. 1 hour, 1.5 hours at a time. And that's every conversation with this guy. Been doing that for 3 years. You got to really want it. The one thing about that, he told us 3 things that are key. He's completely broke. All he has is this house, and the reason he wants to sell it for so much is because he's broke and he wants to get as much as possible. But he was telling us that if he doesn't get his act together, that the property might be going up for auction at the tax sale. So he is in really dire need to do something, and this is all he has. He's thinking he's not going to live for the next 2 years. He's going to be dead, in 2-3 years is what he keeps telling me for the last 3 years. So you deal with a lot of that. It's people's emotions and people's mortality and medical situations, financial situations, and they're all intertwined together. The thing that keeps us separated is that we follow up, and that's the business. So if you're going to do real estate, let's not even call it the real estate business, is the follow-up business. That's pretty much what we do. That's the business in a nutshell, is following up. You're doing that so you can get deals. Eventually you can stop once you get enough rentals, enough Airbnbs or short-term rentals, or you can't ever stop if your main business is wholesaling and flipping. You can't ever stop. So the idea here is to buy your first rental and then rental properties. So, and then from there, springboarding into your second, and then to the third and the fourth. Once you have 4, you can think about exchanging them for a hotel, right? So to speak, like in Monopoly. So you can do the same thing with real estate. So that's the idea behind this channel. If you need help doing any of that stuff, comment below. Let me know how I can best serve you. So now make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you comment, make sure that you hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. But now let's make some phone calls here. Okay, so I already have my next call pulled up here, and so we're going to look at the Zillow. This is just a warm lead, so I'm not going to look up too much here. I'm just going to look at Zillow and kind of see what Zillow says, and then I'm going to look up realtor.com just to get a rough estimate of the ARV. Very important to do this before you make calls. Some people get an idea after they've spoken with them because then they don't want to waste a ton of time. But then some people look at this before they call. It really depends on how much effort you want to put into this. So 424 on, okay. So realtor.com has it up 424 and Zillow at 483. So the ARV should be somewhere closer to 430 to be very conservative. Okay. All right, so there's that, and just pretty much get those estimates and put them on my sheet here or my CRM here, and I'm gonna call now. So 430 should be a pretty good base. Again, I always like to text them first and then jump on the call. Hello, Matt, it's Ben. Sounds like friendly, you know. Property's in good condition. He doesn't know how much.
Hello, you reached the voicemail of Matt Record. Leave a message and your number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
He doesn't know how much the property is worth. So he didn't pick up, so I will try him back. Texted, called, no answer. We'll try later. Okay. We do the boring stuff here, you guys. So as always, I recommend that you have me playing in the background so that you're not just watching me. You're here to get results, and you know there's plenty of good training out there to take advantage of. And so here, you know, the benefit of coming to my channel that you won't get anywhere else is that I'm going to just show you everything I do to follow up and to have these conversations. So these are just let's get on the phone and go ahead and try to get some deals, right? Yesterday we got 2 potential deals, and then we have referrals from a property management company. So it was a great day. Today we have a potential one that we've had for like 3 years, but I think that this guy Kobe may be very close to desperate enough to need our help. And so let's see what happens with him. This next one here is 438 on Zillow, and then 341 on realtor.com. Redfin is 473, and he wants 500,000. That is not fun. So let's text him now. So let's move through these calls very fast. These are pretty much cold calls. We just have verified that they may have an interest in selling. And the phone number is correct. I really don't show you that because that's kind of like a waste of time, just verifying phone numbers and making sure that we are speaking to the right person, that there's, you know, the training for that shouldn't be that important to waste as much time showing you that, you know. It is important as far as data. You want to have the great data, accurate data, but as far as that, hello? Hey, Hector.
Hello.
How you doing, Hector? This is Ben.
And
Yeah. I think we had discussed purchasing your property on Ohio Lane.
oh, I'm all right, bro. You didn't talk to me.
Well, I think it was either me or Alex that spoke to you, and we collected some details here. We're not in the habit of making lowball offers to people, so I did a little bit of research and was calling you back. Are you not interested in selling it anymore?
I never was. I mean, what are you gonna offer me? You got 500K to offer me on it?
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can certainly see if how we can make that work. 500K, as you know, is really high, but I'm open to figuring out how we can make that work.
I'm not selling less than that, so.
Okay. Well, I'm open to it. I'm open to it if you actually are serious about selling.
Yeah, see what you can do.
Okay. When can we actually make an appointment to actually talk about it? Like go over a few different options how we can make that work.
What would be options? Like, what would you be talking about?
No. I don't have them right now. I have to go and figure out, you know, how we can make it work. You know, because like for example, Zillow has you at 438, something like that. Redfin has you at 470, and realtor.com, which is the more accurate one because it's by the National Association of Realtors, has you at 341. So 500,000, you know, is way above what anybody would pay, but I'm open to it.
So, what would be your options to get to 500K? That's what I want to know. Like,
I don't know yet.
This is not your first time, so you have to have something in mind.
No. It definitely is my first time looking at your property. So I just want it.
This is what you do on a normal daily basis. So you got options of what you guys do before already.
Well, cash is always an option. You know, but it's cash is always going to be an option.
So you pay 500,000 cash.
But it's one option. Okay. The second option is going to be you give me, a few months to come up with the money. And then sometimes we take over your mortgage payments. And then that gives us time to come up with the rest of the money. So as an example, do you have mortgage payments every month? If so, we can probably work it from that option. So yeah, there's a number of things we can do, but like I said, I can't give you for sure about this property because I need to run numbers. I just want to make sure that you actually do want to sell.
Okay.
Okay. So when are you typically available? Do you work during the day? What does that look like? Okay. So are you available like after work? Does that work on the weekends?
Yeah. After work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, after work. So what time typically can I reach you?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay. Okay. And is there anybody else that would be making the decision alongside you, or are you the only one that makes the decision? Your wife. Okay. It'd be better, Hector, to talk to both of you guys together. We're certainly not wanting to waste any time or spin our wheels or your wheels for sure. So do you think there's a time that we can sit to talk to both of you guys?
Before we talk, think about the 500 and then call me and something that you can do before anything else.
Okay. Yeah, we can do it that way. Let me ask you. I mean, I saw it on Google Map. Like the street view and stuff. What it looks like really nice property. Why would you think about selling it?
I'm not, but you're the one calling me. So if you want it, 500K.
Oh, gotcha. So it's just to see how much you can get. That's pretty much your angle.
Well, I'm not selling, so you're the one with an offer. So anything less than 500, I'm not gonna entertain. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Let me kind of do a little bit of a deeper dive on what we can do. And I will call you before we set up a time to speak to your wife as well. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Hector. Yeah, that's I tried several different ways to get him to be friendly and stuff, and to figure out like a problem, which he doesn't have. So this is just not a good. There's no pain anywhere. He just wants to see what he can get. Spoke to him. There's no pain anywhere. Just would move for 500K, which may work if he finances for us, but he lives in the house. I didn't ask him, but I can tell. Future follow-up. Yeah, this is not. Let's check with him. Maybe we can give this to a real estate agent and see what she thinks or he thinks. 60-day follow-up. So I'm putting him on a 60-day nurturing. Okay, let's move on to the next here. This one here, he's asking 400,000. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there's better fish to catch here. Zillow price is 422. Redfin is at 440 and 402 on realtor.com. So we're gonna go ahead and call. Let's see the notes really quickly. Monday. Selling the property, however. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. This is a purely trying discovery call on this one here. All right, here. Look, this is bad. Okay, and so now we can dial her. To look at the house. Looks empty.
Please leave your message for 916.
No answer. Texted, called, no answer. We'll try later. Okay. This is every day, you guys. This is the commitment you have to make if you want to find some deals. Is there an easier way? Yeah, there's easier ways to find more motivated sellers, and that is doing a YouTube channel or and YouTube ads. Those are easier ways, and then targeting businesses as well that service them, such as like restoration companies, for example. So you can approach those companies, and then they will put you in touch with people who are more motivated, that they can't fix their property for them or things like that. So, but then you have to be cold calling, like I was doing property management companies, and get a lot of no's and stuff like that. But once you get one of those, then you have a source of leads. So that's the way it works. Okay, so here's another property. He wants 615,000, and realtor.com is at 598, Redfin at 598, and Zestimate is at 598. Wow, all three at 598, really? Oh, it's for sale. That's why. Okay, let's see how long it's been on the market here. 18 days, according to this. He can, he's saying that he can circumvent. Okay, and he has a $405,000 mortgage. That's good. Property's at 3.2. It's currently occupied by the owner. He's owned it for 4 to 5 years. Calling back anytime. Okay, let's see. Hopefully he's moving somewhere. Joe. Let's see, Joe. is another strategy you can do is going ahead and calling the agents and the listings that have been listed for a while. So it's like rain out there. Joe, hello, Joe. Didn't go through, so this is probably a landline. Okay. It's not coming up here. What's going on? Okay. Okay, let's try it again. No, I'm just gonna dial it. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Joe. How's it going?
Good, how's it going?
Good, good. I'm calling about your listing on Walnut Road.
Okay.
Yep. So I wanted to see if I think you spoke to one of our associates here, and you guys were chatting and said that you would pretty much sell it for sale by owner.
I'm sorry, who am I speaking with?
My name is Ben.
And you're with who?
I'm not with anybody. I'm just I don't work for a company or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just somebody interested in your property.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. You're willing to sell it for sale by owner? No agent.
I think so. I mean, if it's possible.
Okay. So it's currently listed for $598, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much do you think would be your bottom price?
I'm sorry, but that is my bottom price.
That's your bottom price. Okay. Okay. That's no problem. That's no problem. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do here. So you live in the property, and I'm just reading the notes here. You spoke to Alex a couple of days ago, and so you're living in the property right now. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so you would need, you have to find a place to move into before you sell?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how are you thinking that might work out? Are you staying in the area?
Now, like yeah, I'm staying in there. Yeah, and right now I have it on the market with a contingency.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have a contingency that you got to find something before you actually can close.
Yeah.
Okay. And what price range are you looking for?
Looking in the 520 below.
520 and below. Okay. So a little bit less than what you have right now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And okay, no problem. We might be able to make it work. Your mortgage is at around 400. I did a little bit of due diligence here. So you have a mortgage for about 510, something like that, that needs to be paid off.
Around 4.
Right, 400. Okay, 400,000. Okay, so we're talking. You want to walk away with about $198,000.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you sell, as you know, it's listed right now for 598. So if you sell through a real estate agent, you're pretty much losing about at least $50,000 on the closing. The closing. Okay.
Taking all that into consideration.
So is it fair to assume that if you don't have to pay for that, is it fair to assume that in your pocket you're looking at about 500, about 150,000 you're walking away with pretty much in your pocket?
Well, part of the contingency is that the buyer, pays for the closing and all that stuff. So I'm actually looking at probably around 580. I'm guessing, if not, total price is what I'm asking, other than the fees and all that.
Right. So, but that would make it about 150,000, 160 maybe in your pocket, like net.
I think I haven't crushed the numbers.
Yeah. And the reason I've done that and I'm doing that right now is because that's really, I'm trying to find a goal here. Like what really will, what the ultimate goal is, how much you can walk away with. That's really the number that we need to focus on, because that's the benefit you get when you sell, because I'm sure that you don't just want to pay off a mortgage as an example. This is just an example. You want to keep something in your pocket. You wouldn't sell it for 400,000, which is what you owe. So there's something that you're going to walk away with. And that's really what we're talking about here. So 150, 160 is pretty much from the quick math I've done that you would walk away with after paying what is customary as the seller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, will you be able to call me back later this afternoon? I'm at work right now and I'm kind of getting busy.
Oh, sure. No problem. What time are you done?
I get off around 5:30ish.
5:30ish. You got it. Hey, I appreciate you taking my call right now, Joe. So yeah, I'll call you later. No problem.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So immediately he agreed with me. So if it's 400,000, so it's 550. 550. So we could just come in and make an offer. Spoke with him, and he is aware now that he spoke with me that he would probably walk away with about 150, 160,000. $150 to 160,000. That's pretty much what we are negotiating. And he's open to talking about this a little further, probably later today. Period. So we just got an appointment for today. He was at work and was getting really busy there, So I still have to go through some questions such as, why do you want to sell, question mark. Why do you need to sell, question mark. Need to find the pain here, question mark. No, not question mark. But yeah, we just got ourselves an appointment. We've been calling for 30 minutes or so. So there you go. This is listed, so you can pretty much call listing properties or listed properties into about the same thing. Just kind of figure out what they want to walk away with. And start having conversations. Okay, so we got an appointment, so let me move this to appointments over here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's we got one from this session, and then hopefully the one earlier today from Kobe. Okay, let's go into a different section over here. Keep calling. This is the game. The game is you just make a ton of phone calls. This is the business. Just always digging for gold. Always just panning that pan. You know, shaking the sand out so that you can get the golden nuggets to remain in your pan. So that's the business. So the more people you talk to and you have meaningful conversations, this is the key, the more opportunities you're going to have. So the more potential distressed friends you make, the luckier you'll get, you know, for sure. And so you just keep doing that over and over every day, every single day. Just come in and do that, and you'll find opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Is there a way to scale that? Well, yeah, you just have to hire somebody to take your place. For sure, you can scale that. No problem. No problem. So let's make a couple more calls. It's already been a very successful day because we got one. So you want to get one of these potentials. If you get one potential every day, and you're making one offer a day, you know, because you go back to these and you got one or even two a day, two potential ones a day that you're, you know, trying to work with them and stuff. Very easily you can make 2 to 3 offers a day, and that is just with three hours a day, maybe 4 hours a day of calling, which is what I do. I do about 4 hours of calling every day, plus, you know, working on our YouTube ads, etc. That's the best ads ever. But anyway, and so that allows you to have more meaningful conversations with people. So yeah, let's go on here. Let's do a couple more here. But you can't do any of this without a CRM. It's impossible. you gotta get yourself a good CRM. Is Podio a good CRM? No, I don't think so. I use it because I've been using it for a long time, but it's not a good CRM in my opinion. You gotta pay to have a good CRM. Now, if you don't have any money to pay, then go ahead and use that. So this house, I just looked it up, is on pending, so it has not sold. So let me just call her and see what's going on here.
Six, seven, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 7, 4.
And so- Okay. Texted, tried calling, and no answer. Try this one here. Oh, somebody said, I'm sorry, my sister-in-law just passed away. Okay. So let's see here. It's back September 13, which is about a month, almost exactly a month ago. So let's see if the property is listed. It is, and they just cut the price. And it says it's pending. Okay, let's see here. Guys are doing okay. Just checking in. No, just checking in. Texted, no answer. So anyway, we are going to call it a day on the second session of today. So today we've been on the phones so far for about 3 hours. Some of the calls I was not able to record, but a lot of them I did. So I'm going to go and see how the rest of the day is going to go. And then I'll, probably do another session. So we'll have probably 3 sessions today. We have to be persistent and we have to be persistent and consistent. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, like it, I know, or give me a thumbs up. I know it's the boring stuff. You're just making calls and you're just not seeing. I don't just want to show you guys like the successful calls. Maybe I'll do a video where I can compile the successful calls into one video. But I want you to see the reality of things. Like most of the calls are not going to be successful. And so I want you to see that. So anyway, like it, share, subscribe. it really helps me out when you guys like it. I've been seeing some of you guys, giving me a thumbs up and, kind of just letting me know that you are there watching and that you're liking it. It really, I cannot tell you how much that means to me. It encourages me because sometimes you make these videos, and I'm just going to be very transparent with you guys. You make these videos and you don't know if you're doing a good job. You don't know if you're actually helping somebody. And I want to help you. I want you guys to get your first property like ASAP. Tell me if this is helping you. If it's not helping you, tell me what you think we can do to help you. Type questions on there, like, just let me know, and we'll go through those on the calls. I don't like having webinars too much because everybody's just asking questions and peer pressure. I just want you to see me doing the work, and like I said, the best thing to do is to call alongside me. Like right now, you should have been calling before the video and listen to this. I've made it easy for you. I've made playlists so that you can just hit week 1. Right now we are on week 7, but the channel right now has at this specific moment only 2 weeks on the uploaded. And so I keep working on these videos and stuff, and I release them at a later time, etc. So go through the playlists and just hit the playlist and go through your day, and then you have me on the background. We are working together, so that way you're making your calls alongside me. That is how we do this, and we do it together. Now, if you want to get on a call, if you want to get on a webinar or something, where we are calling together, let me know in the comments below or shoot me an email. You should have the email below or a way to contact me below. So do that, and let's form a fantastic community where we're helping you get more and more deals. All right. So see you next time. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you then. Next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.